welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If it is your first time here, karibu. I do reviews, very honest ones. I cook, I do time and money saving videos, and closer to my heart, I motivate you to stay healthy and active, because it is not always about the body, it is about your health. Your health is what is important. The body comes, the body will go eventually, but even when you're old and all tired and you don't look like you would want to, it will be a plus when you are healthy and when you're not dealing with maybe lifestyle diseases and stuff like that. So thank you so much to the new crew. Thank you for the subs. Brought to 2K subs. Those are a lot of people. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who has supported since I started this fun thing I am doing here. So today is another one, and I want to give you a review about some product. So here I have something that you have seen if you watch my grocery hauls, and that is Winnies Pure Health. And then I have another one that I don't know whether you saw it, but you must have seen it sometimes back, and that is the popular sea salt. So this is the story. I usually buy Winnies Pure Health because, one, it is very important for you to use sea salt in your cooking. I know it is a little bit expensive, but for whatever that this stuff does to you, it is better the sacrifice. Sea salt will regulate your blood pressure. If you're dealing with blood pressure, then you can use sea salt. It is very good for digestion. It has trace minerals that could help your body, It aids in hydration, so it will collaborate with the water and every other thing that you've given your body in terms of helping your hydration, and that in turn gives you that good skin that you want, that eliminates the chances of being bloated because you're hydrated and stuff like that. It will also deal with your water retention. Unatumugu tumefura and you don't know what it is. Face ukiamka uko, water retention is a big deal in the body, and some people think they are gaining weight while actually in real sense you are having some water retention issues. Also, another way you can deal with your water retention is to take more water. I used to think it is the opposite of not taking more water, because I'm thinking like when you take more water, you retain the water more. That is not the point. It is actually the opposite. So if you have water retention issues, you have your ankles zimefura, your wristlet tumefura, take more water. Anyway, I'm not a doctor, all right? This is all due diligence and what the medics are saying out there. So I have these two salt situations. I've bought Winnies for the longest time, because the time that I started using Winnies, there were other brands zingine important, but they were selling so costly. I had to check on what I would have bought that would give me pressure. So naturals, I think it's another thing that I tried, but every time I went to the store, they had the more herbal salt kind of a thing. I haven't been into the herbal salt situations, so I have been buying this. Sometimes back, I didn't get Winnies Pure Health in the store. They have the herbal, as you can see in this clip. So I had to look for something else to buy that was near my budget for the day, and I spotted this popular sea salt and got it. So what you need to know is that this is a bit coarse than this. So Winnies Pure Health salt is a bit coarse than popular. Popular is a little bit finer, actually fine. That is one of the concerns zenye nilikuwa nazo. And then Winnies is a bit expensive. Today it is retailing at 174 Kenya shillings. This is around 144. So this is more expensive than this. This is coarse, this is finer. And yeah, zote ni 500 grams. So capacity, quantity is the same. I'm not going to talk about the plastic packaging and the branding and all that, because that is not important. You will anyway buy this and put in your fancy glass holding situation. So I should not be talking about that. So This one I bought once, Ijaisha, because I decided to keep it and then use it for a more specific thing and then continue with this because I got it either way after zilirudi kwa market. There is no one specific salt that you should overindulge. Salt and the same. Sodium consumption should be taken with a lot of like consideration. Don't overdo any sodium, however how low. Like sea salt is low in sodium, that is what they tell us, that is what we expect to be dealing with, but either way, don't overdo this. So this is the reason why popular sea salt, as much as I would want to buy it because of the pocket friendly situation, I would not buy it. Okay, one, it is very fine, like I said, very fine. So the problem with that is every time I made food with popular sea salt, I would like put a lot of salt. I don't know whether it was because of getting used to this and eyeballing and the situations, but another problem was because this is sometimes it is chunks up. Unajua inashikana shikana, it's not free flowing like it should be. So when you put and then unaona kalamp, you're like, that's small. Hiyo tukitoanisha inakuwa equal to like a spoon, a teaspoon, or a pinch or something, but it is a lot of salt. So every time, like all of the time that I was making food using the salt, nearly overdo the salt, and that was a complaint kwa kila mtu. And I was like, I know how we got here, because that's entirely the reason why I would prefer this. If you go to Carrefour, kuna mingi sana. So I think as much as we are looking into the health stuff that we should be consuming, we should be careful. Expensive does not always mean good. Go there, look for the sea salt that you would want to use, but I would really warn you from getting salt that is very fine. This is why serious chefs consider coarse salt unlike finer salts. Popular Winnies, I would go for Winnies. There are of course so many others in the stores, like I said, and depending on the amount you want to spend, up to 500 if you want to, which to me is a no-brainer. Like really 500 for salt, I don't know, people buy it same way somebody would be buying a 10 bob na akiona mtu ananunua 177 ako like, oh, that's a lot of money. Anyway, I get it. So just spend, it is your money whichever way you want to. If you don't buy sea salt. Okay, another thing that I should mention is whether sea salt or not, avoid adding into your meals. You can buy, some people say hata nikichemsha githeri nitaweka sea salt. You can put, kwani how much salt are you going to use really? But you can buy the ordinary salt, you boil with it. Well, just think of what you want to prioritize. If you can sacrifice your makeup or your mzinga for something, keep on saying this, na najua tutakosana juu mtaki kuampo hizo vitu, but what I mean entirely is, how do you want to spend your money? Do you want to spend your money on something that heals you, or something that is trendy and you're trying to give people some ideas so that they validate you? Because tell you what, no matter what you do, you can never please everybody. So why would you do that? Why would you just spend so much on things that people are going to think like, oh wow, you look awful, or not impressed, or such, when you can use the same? Anyway, irrelevant. I have another salt that I need to introduce you to, so stick around for the next video or so. Yeah, it should be the next after this. It's kind of like some salt edition, so see you in the next. I show you some amazing salt that you should buy. Which other out there is there under 200 mark? I mean, that is logical for sea salt. So tag me along, let me know which one you prefer and maybe why you prefer it, and I would be very, very grateful. Please don't quote me on any medical preference. If you have goiter or pressure or water retention issues, consult with your doctor. Don't go buying sea salt to treat whatever that you have. And thank you so much for being here. My name is Rachel. In case you forgot, I'll see you in my next one. Remember, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 1 p.m. local time. Go ahead.